Young and the Restless. Spoilers. Saturday's update, the 22nd of August 2026. Hey besties, welcome back to our channel. Today is Friday, an absolutely beautiful day to dive headfirst into the most chaotic, mind-bending drama our favorite town has to offer. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we have so much to discuss. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now because I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, physically vibrating in the driver's seat of my parked car, because I just had to jump on here and vent. I am literally hyperventilating right now. The August 21st episode of The Young and the Restless just dropped the most insane, world-ending tea ever, and I am not okay. Send help, my soul has actually left my body. I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when I saw what was going down. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because the sheer audacity of these people is astronomical. We're not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. Like, I am personally offended and totally living for the absolute cinematic mayhem that is unfolding in Genoa City right now. It's giving major, I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Wait, we need to talk about this now. Let's straight up start with Billy Abbott, because bestie, be for real right now. This man is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. He is genuinely walking around town like he is the absolute king of the universe because he thinks he has this massive, foolproof plan to take over Chancellor Industries. He is so smug, so arrogant, and basically just radiating this chaotic, unearned confidence that makes me want to scream into a pillow. He is legit planning a hostile takeover based on some ancient, unpaid loan from John Abbott to Philip Chancellor, and he thinks nobody is going to stop him. The stakes are astronomical, and Billy is just blindly tap dancing through a minefield like he doesn't have a care in the world. He is completely ignoring the fact that his entire family is probably going to turn against him. Wait, backtrack for a second, I missed a step. I need to talk about Sally Spectra's role in this, because my girl is stressed. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Sally just found out about Billy's unhinged obsession with Chancellor, and she is secretly panicking. She's smiling to his face, acting like the supportive fiancé, but inside, her soul is screaming because she knows his family is not going to support this. She knows Billy has a massive history of self-sabotage. Every time things are going well for him, he has to blow it up, and Sally is terrified she is going to be collateral damage in this corporate war. But wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. The real issue here isn't even Sally's internal panic, it is Victor Newman. The mustache has entered the chat, and when I tell you I am shaking, I mean I am physically quaking in my boots. Victor is not just going to sit back and let Billy Abbott win. Never in a million years. Victor is plotting the most diabolical, high-octane psychological masterpiece of a revenge plan I have ever witnessed. He wants to completely discredit Billy. He wants to publicly humiliate him, drag his name through the mud, and make him look like an absolute erratic, thieving lunatic in front of the entire corporate world. And how is he going to do it? Through Newman Media, obviously. Victor is demanding that Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson write a hit piece on Billy's Chancellor takeover attempt. He wants them to publish an article that straight up destroys Billy's reputation and paints him as a delusional menace. I am calling it, the villain arc is about to go nuclear. Victor is playing this loving, romantic husband to Nikki at the ranch, with their weird Venice-themed date nights, but behind closed doors, he is a ruthless warlord ready to decimate the Abbott family. And don't even get me started on the vibes between Adam and Chelsea right now. Adam actually looked Chelsea in the eye and promised her that this article would be straight and narrow. He promised her they would just report the facts honestly and not turn it into one of Victor's classic smear campaigns, which is honestly so unhinged because who actually believes Adam Newman when he promises to play fair? Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Adam is totally going to break that promise. He is going to bow to Victor's demands because he wants to boost Newman Media, and let's be real, he secretly loves humiliating Billy. Adam has always had this massive inferiority complex, and crushing Billy is his favorite pastime. The betrayal is going to be epic. Chelsea is going to sacrifice herself, literally taking one for the team to pump Billy for information, thinking she and Adam are playing it clean and keeping things professional. But Adam is going to take that intel and twist it into a catastrophic hit piece, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because when Chelsea finds out Adam lied to her and used her to destroy her ex, she is going to lose her absolute mind. The Chatham dynamic is a messy, unfiltered emotional train wreck, and I am entirely here for it. It personally attacks my soul to see them repeating these toxic cycles, lying to each other while pretending they are this ultimate power couple, but I am living for the drama. Okay, completely random tangent, but did anyone else notice the weird background noise in the GCAC scenes lately? It sounds like someone is aggressively blending a smoothie off camera while these billionaires are trying to plot corporate espionage. It's so distracting. Like, the aesthetic choice of having smooth jazz music playing while people are threatening to destroy each other's lives and steal billion-dollar companies is just so funny to me. The lighting is always so moody, and they are sipping tiny coffees while their lives fall apart. Anyway, snapping back to the main tea, we desperately need to shift gears to Sharon Newman because my heart is genuinely breaking for her. Sharon is pacing the floors, literally sick with worry over Nick Newman. She is so stressed out, and honestly, she has been through enough trauma for 10 lifetimes. Between Matt Clark terrorizing the town, her daughter Mariah's severe mental health crisis, and now Nick's addiction spiral, Sharon is carrying the weight of the entire world on her shoulders. In this Friday episode, the spoilers say Sharon gets an update on Nick's rehab progress. She gets an update that is supposedly positive, making her think he is safe and sound inside the facility, working on his recovery. But you guys, this is where my grip on reality is slipping. An update on his rehab progress? What rehab progress? We all know Nick checked himself out of that facility against medical advice. He is not in rehab. So who is giving Sharon this update? Is someone lying to her? Is Victor covering it up to protect Nikki's fragile state, feeding Sharon false information so she doesn't panic? Or is Sharon finally getting the terrifying, soul-crushing truth about what Nick is actually doing? I am spiraling over these choices. If someone is lying to Sharon, I am going to throw hands. She deserves the truth, even if it is the most terrifying truth imaginable. Because let's talk about what Nick is actually doing. He has hit absolute, terrifying rock bottom. He is holed up in some dingy, disgusting motel room, hallucinating about Matt Clark and doing fentanyl. And then, which is honestly so unhinged, he meets this random neighbor, Marie Kirkland. Who even is Marie? Where did she come from? She is officially on my do not perceive list, because instead of helping him, she is straight up enabling him. They are doing drugs together and sleeping together. Nick is completely abandoning his family, his responsibilities, and his own sanity to go on a bender with a total stranger in a cheap motel. If Sharon finds out about Marie, she is going to be devastated. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but genuinely, imagine Sharon's reaction. She thinks Nick is getting help, conquering his demons, fighting to get back to his family, and instead, he is spiraling into the abyss with a random woman. This specific betrayal personally attacks my soul. Sharon has loved Nick for decades. She has fought for him. She has defended him. And to see him throw his life away while she sits at Crimson Lights worrying about him is just too much to bear. It is giving me major anxiety just thinking about the moment she realizes the rehab update is a complete and utter lie. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of Nick Newman right now. Like bestie, be for real right now. Your parents are renewing their vows. Your mother is dealing with potential permanent blindness. Your family is in a massive crisis, and you are throwing your life away in a motel. The stakes are astronomical, and Nick is just completely checking out of reality. I am calling it right now. This is going to end in an absolute tragedy if Sharon doesn't physically go to that motel and drag him out by his ear. He is playing a very dangerous game, and Matt Clark's psychological warfare has completely broken him. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Because we haven't even talked about the biggest corporate betrayal that is brewing right now. Lily Winters is in full-on panic mode, and I do not blame her one bit. Billy's claim that the Abbotts technically own Chancellor Industries has completely upended her world. She built that company. She poured her blood, sweat, and tears into Chancellor Winters, and now Billy wants to snatch it away because of some ancient, unpaid loan from John Abbott. Lily is watching everything she worked for be threatened by a man who is acting entirely on ego and obsession. Lily is desperate, and when a boss babe like Lily gets desperate, she makes bold moves. She is straight up going to Jack Abbott for help. Yes, you heard me. Lily is reaching out to Billy's own brother to help her fight this war. I am literally shaking at the thought of this conversation. Lily is going to walk right up to Jack, look him in the eye, and basically beg him to stop his brother from destroying her legacy. She knows Jack is the only one who might have enough influence or inside knowledge to shut Billy down before this hostile takeover goes public and destroys the company. Now, let's dissect the tea with absolute cinematic mayhem here. Jack is in an incredibly difficult position. Earlier in the week, Kane Ashby went to Jack and basically demanded his help against Billy, and Jack was like, "Nope, I am staying out of this. I am not getting involved." Jack told Kane he wouldn't support Billy's obsession, but he also wouldn't fight his own brother. He just wanted to protect his father's reputation and keep the Abbott name out of the mud. Jack is exhausted. He just survived a kidnapping. His wife Diane is dealing with the trauma of Dr. Markham, and he just wants peace. But this is Lily. Jack has a massive soft spot for Lily. She is family to him in many ways, and he respects her deeply as a businesswoman. Will Jack actually change his mind? Will he cross the ultimate line and side with Lily against his own flesh and blood? If Jack decides to help Lily, the fallout is going to be nuclear. Billy would literally lose his mind. He is already so obsessed and paranoid. If he finds out Jack is secretly working with Lily and Kane to defeat him, he will completely snap. Billy already feels like the black sheep of the Abbott family, and Jack siding with his corporate rivals would be the ultimate betrayal in Billy's eyes. It's giving major Cain and Abel energy, and I am entirely here for the drama. Jack is already dealing with so much trauma, what with Diane's terrifying ordeal, and Patty Williams always lurking in the shadows. And now he has to choose between his erratic brother and the woman trying to protect a fee. Legacy. It's a messy, unfiltered, emotional train wreck. And don't even get me started on the vibes in the Jabbo boardroom if this goes down. The lighting in that office always makes everyone look so intense, like they are constantly on the verge of a breakdown, which, to be fair, they absolutely are. I genuinely cannot handle the tension. It feels like the entire town of Genoa City is sitting on a powder keg, and Victor Newman is just waiting to light the match. I am manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Victor is going to launch his brutal smear campaign, Adam is going to betray Chelsea's trust just to please his father, Nick is going to crash and burn in that motel with Marie, and Jack might just stab Billy in the back to save Lily's empire. I am too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. My grip on reality is slipping, making it absolutely clear that this situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I need to go scream into a pillow now, and maybe reapply my charcoal mask. Let me know in the comments how you guys are surviving this week's episodes, because I am barely hanging on. See you next time, besties.